as soon as something like that ends up happening in, say, for example, in the UK,
Moving
if
to
that
the
shit ends up
mountains.
happening, bro,
Moving
I'm out.
to the forest.
I am bouncing. Not even to the mountains. I'm out of the UK.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You guys have fun. Like, that is not happening because I never thought out. Do you know what? This story that we're covering today, it literally looks like something from a conspiracy movie, but it's not. Like, this is the maddest thing that I've seen. So, in Canada, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna try to pull up the story. There was essentially protests from truck drivers, if I'm not mistaken, where their protest is their wages. You know, their right to protest. And then the government just freezes their accounts so that it
Not
stops
the
them.
government, the banks decided to do that.
One and the same, basically.
But on their own accord.
Point being, like,
Yes.
the fact that they get this much power at this stage is actually ludicrous. Like, bro, we're not safe. Do you know what? I really don't want to sound like my boy Sneeko over here, but we're literally not safe at this point. Nah, trust me, I really don't want to.
Man.
But how can you sleep at night knowing that one day the banks can be like, F your money, you don't got access to it.
We shall seize your property and make it our own until you decide to comply.
Literally.
Whoa.
Nah, that's mental. This is why cash cannot and should not go. Because I feel like cash is literally the last...
Cash is king, my friend. Cash is king.
Cash is king, and
for a reason.
cash is the last way of the people having a voice. Because that is something that... Obviously, people, like, if they want to take your money that way, they would have to literally barge into your house and steal, which at that point they commit a crime. Which, how does them not freezing your account count as a crime? How does that not
crime?
Yeah, how does it not count as a crime? Like, I feel like it should be.
And man, it should be, and I think there have been attempts at processing those actions, but nothing fruitful so far, and I don't think, man, Canada is a dictatorship with just a facade of democracy. Justin Trudeau is not hated by Jordan Peterson for no reason.
Right.
And this is actually one of the main reasons why he's being hated, because of what he did with the trackers. That's not so... Oh, did you... Man. Okay, so too much. Farmers in France, do you know what they did? They took out the manure that they should have used to fertilize their farmlands, and they dropped it all in front of the politicians' houses.
I've seen that one, and you know what? I respect that.
Lovely.
I feel like I need to bring
cherry on the cake.
I need to bring back this face. I appreciate it. I get my Colgate smile. You didn't see what I did, but you know exactly what I did.
I can imagine
Anyway.
it. I can imagine it.
Anyway.
And in Germany, it's now being organized one of the biggest worldwide protests, again by farmers. Again because... So, I said it before, but governments are no longer working for the benefit of their people. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know when people decided to just collectively forget that governments are supposed to work for them, and the other way around. The governments themselves and their members forgot that, hey, wait, we're supposed to help our citizens, not cut all of their resources off and tax them and send the money overseas to other people and then wash it out and put it in their bank accounts.
It's the new world
Sorry, I went around
order.
there.
It's the new world order, my boy. It's the new world order.
Yeah, but do you know what the problem is? The problem is that this is being used as an argument for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrencies and everything that's decentralized.
Which I appreciate.
My issue with it, you appreciate it, I fear it for multiple reasons. In theory, it does enable privacy. In reality, it does not, because all the transactions on cryptocurrency markets, they are publicly available.
Yeah, that's true.
You just need to know who owns that wallet, and you know all the transactions that they did afterwards.
Yeah, but the thing is, how do you find who owns that wallet? That's my question. Oh shit, insufficient.
There are ways out there, no. Sorry, go on.
Right. Okay. The Matrix has attacked us once
my
again.
God.
No, bro, I'm not doing that shit. I could...
Oh boy.
The Matrix attacked your ears, that's for sure. Okay, so You know what? I thought we were safe, but we're not, because my battery is about to run out. So quickly go over the last few topics. Crypto does not keep you private. Why?
So,
Go.
crypto does not keep you private because everything is, although decentralized, but everything is public as well, public domain. So everyone can see what transactions have been made. You were saying that, well, yes, but the wallets are private. Like, how can somebody find out what your wallet is? Well, actually, it can be fairly easy. And we recently made a TikTok account. Man, in 5 videos, they understood what type of person I am, and they feed me videos that they know will keep me stuck on there.
Yeah, but it's called algorithm.
Yes,
like, I
that's
don't
all
see
you need.
any difference
Algorithms,
from
AI.
that to-
You just need to figure out what type of person you are, what type of things you would be buying, and then they can link and make a virtual profile, and then they can narrow it down and find what
Actually,
you're doing.
that's a very good point. That's a very good point. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think about that. That's a
So
very good point.
that's why I'm
Got it.
saying crypto is not a viable alternative. That's one. And then 2, you can actually simply lose it. Unless you put everything centralized in one bank, you can just lose that USB and there you go, all your money is gone. What you gonna do later?
Derp 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 derp.
Just saying.
But how many times
guys-
has it happened that you were just walking around and you dropped your USB? Anyway, whatever, it's beside the point. My point is just that it is not safe. Crypto is not safe. Not enough.
That's fair enough. But my whole idea is that I think people need to really realize that cash, if they ever try, and I say they again, conspiracy theorists, if they ever try to get rid of cash, this is the one thing that we literally say, nah,
Exactly.
because it is the one way that the people still have power. Is the last, I feel like it's the last way that the people still have power. Because if we give that up, God forbid, this is like the worst case scenario, God forbid that we end up in a situation where the only type of payments you can do is credit cards, is done.
Yes. And
It's
that's
done.
actually something that
That's
I
the
heard
worst
some
type of
people
thing.
want to move towards that, especially in like Nordic countries like Sweden. I could be wrong, but I heard that that's what they want to do.
And this is where I say, nah,
Exactly, nuh-uh.
not in here, nah.
But there's many things happening in northern
believe
countries
me,
that I'm
as soon as something like that ends up happening in, say for example, in the UK,
Moving
if
to
that
the
shit ends up
mountains,
happening, bro,
moving
I'm out.
to the forest.
I am bouncing. Not even to the mountains. I'm out of the UK.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You guys have fun. Like, that is not happening, because beyond that, if you do not have cash and all you rely is on your bank details and or your money from the credit card, you now no longer have any access. At any point, these guys can be like, yo, remember that fine that you forgot to pay by
Ooh, yes.
3 minutes? Yeah. Because of that, your account gets closed, which is something that they do in Romania. If you
Not.
know.
Oh
Do you know
yeah,
what-
no, I didn't know about it. No. But not.
if in Romania, no, listen. In Romania, if you get fined and you've forgotten to pay it, they close your account.
But not only that,
Straight up,
the
they close your
government
account.
could simply work together with the banks, and which already happens, and decide, you know what, the way that you're spending your money is not socially acceptable. You're spending too much on alcohol, so we just decide to freeze your accounts. You're spending too much
so
on gambling.
it's crap.
You invest too much in crypto. You seem suspicious. Why do you need crypto? Why do you try to hide your spending habits?
Yeah, it's just maddening the ways in which they
And
can
man,
spin it around.
not only
and
that,
as far
but
as I'm aware,
you're very much right that money is your voting power. Look what happened with that beer company in the US with Dylan Mulvaney or whatever her name was, his name, whatever. That person was
Bud Light.
Bud Light. That one, thank you,
Light.
Bud Light. With Bud Light, yeah. The only reason why they suffered as much as they did, financially speaking, is because people simply stopped buying their products. Money is the
People are like,
best way you can
nah.
vote. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Money is simply the best way you can vote.
Votes don't mean actual political votes don't mean shit. Your money is so much more valuable than those votes. So much
Let's
more.
not get into voting
Anyway.
and the facade of democracy, but yeah, let's just round it up here.
We all know that. Listen, we all know that the 2020 elections were rigged.
Ooh.
Like, comment, subscribe.